Besties, have you ever seen a wig fly past you like a bird? No? Then gather here, because something happened today that even village people could never have planned. It started with one wig, one borrowed 130k wig, one wig that refused to stay on Coodie's head. Then, whoosh! The wig took off like it was chasing destiny. Next thing we knew, an Okada rider screamed, "Blood of blood!" He dodged the flying wig, but it eventually fell on his helmet. He fell off the bike and started running and shouting, "Somebody's juju has found me." People gathered, phones went up, children ran, traffic stopped, and Coodie was running far behind after the wig barefoot, shouting, "My future! Come back here!" But the real question is this: who owns the wig? Is it an ordinary wig? How did one innocent wig turn the whole street into a Nollywood episode? And what happened after the wig went viral? Besties, if you think this is ordinary hair matter, you're not ready, because what happened next will shock you, embarrass you, and make you clutch your chest. Let's enter the full story. Coodie sat on her small wooden stool, pressing her phone with the seriousness of someone looking for lost destiny. TikTok was showing her classmates again, girls she finished secondary school with years ago. One was in Dubai. Another was eating seafood in a restaurant with chandelier. Another one was doing Get Ready With Me wearing a 250k wig. Coodie sighed deeply. God, why me? Why is my own life like this, always bringing darkness? She zoomed into her classmate's picture and hissed, "See her fine house, see her eyelashes, see her lipstick. And me, look at my life. My house is so small, when I sneeze outside, the curtain inside will shake." She wiped the tears forming in her eyes. Every day, Coodie had the same routine. Wake up, check her friend's social media, cry, pray small, cry again. She dared not post anything online because her neighbours were always watching. If she tried to snap one picture outside, someone would shout from the next compound, "Coodie! Where you dey go? This background you dey use no good, ooh." So she stayed inside, hiding her small kitchen tiles behind the curtain anytime she wanted to take a selfie. But even the curtain didn't respect her. It was torn at the corner like a rat used it for homework. One afternoon, while scrolling Facebook, she saw her classmate Sandra posting a video in a mansion. Sandra captioned it, "Lazy girls stay home, hardworking women secure the bag." Coodie dropped her phone and screamed, God punish poverty. I am not lazy. I only married the wrong man." Right on cue, her husband, Baba Kunle, came out from the room, scratching his stomach. "Coodie, I beg wear my belt." Coodie hissed so loud even the wall vibrated. "Your belt? Which belt? The same belt you've been wearing for 5 years? Is that what you want to use to distract me from my tears?" Her husband blinked. "Who offend you this morning?" Coodie shot up like someone possessed. You are the one. Look at my mates on TikTok. Look at their wigs. Look at their houses, look at their lives, and look at what you gave me, this tiny one-bedroom house where if you cough in the sitting room, the whole neighbourhood will hear. Her husband raised his hands. "Coodie, calm down. Don't tell me to calm down," she yelled. "Do you know I can't even take one picture in this house? The background alone looks like poverty documentary." She opened her phone and shoved the screen in his face. Look at my classmate Sandra. Her husband bought her iPhone 15 Pro Max." Her husband gently pushed the phone away. "Is she your mate?" Coodie gasped as if he slapped her spiritually. Baba Kunle, you asked me if she's my mate? Were we not in the same school? Were we not writing exam together? Did she write with gold pen?" Her husband tried to walk away quietly, but Coodie followed him. "You think it's funny? Each time I see their pictures, my spirit leaves my body. Yesterday, someone asked me to post my own beautiful wife challenge. How can I post it? With which wig? With which background? With which life?" She suddenly pointed at him. "You are the cause. You promised me heaven and earth. You even promised to build me a house with pop ceiling. Where is the ceiling? This roof is so low, if I jump, my head will touch it." Her husband scratched his head, confused. "Coodie, what do you want exactly?" Coodie threw her hands in the air dramatically. "I want to look like my mates. I want to snap picture in peace. I want to take selfie without hiding my washing machine that is actually a bucket. I want to own one human hair wig before rapture." She paused, placed a hand on her chest and sniffed. And I want neighbours to stop mocking me any time I go outside to snap picture. Her husband carried his stool and sat near her. Cootie, we don't have to follow social media life. We can manage. Manage? Me, Cootie? Manage? I reject it, she screamed. Do you know how painful it is when someone posts Throwback Thursday and I can't even join because my throwback looks like Village Excursion? She dramatically collapsed onto the chair. Her husband tried again. Cootie, you are beautiful the way you are. Cootie looked at him with the expression of someone hearing a lie. Beautiful? Me? With this, my natural hair that looks like abandoned sponge? Look at me. I'm not fine. I'm struggling. She stood up and paced around the room. You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this humble life. I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of not having small luxury. Even Madame Doyen in the next street. Her husband is a mechanic, but he still bought her Brazilian hair. What of you? What work are you doing, Baba Kunle? Her husband murmured, I do small business. Cootie clapped her hands. Yes, small business. That is why my life is small. My hair is small. My happiness is small. She grabbed her phone again and looked at TikTok. She saw her classmate doing a transition video. One snap from rag to riches. Cootie's eyes widened. Ah, God, when will I do transition? The only transition I can do is from bucket to basin. Her husband sighed loudly and walked toward the door. Where are you going? Cootie asked. To get fresh air, he replied. Cootie hissed. Go! Leave me! You have already left me spiritually. Then she sat again, scrolling and crying. Every beautiful woman online felt like a personal attack. Every wig looked like destiny. Every filtered picture looked like witchcraft. Every caption annoyed her spirit. She whispered softly, one day I will look like my mates. I will do anything to break loose from this small life of mine. Then, the following morning, Cootie decided to go to the market. Her spirit was still heavy from yesterday's social media heartbreak. She muttered to herself, today I go look a little bit better. Maybe my life will improve one day. As she walked through the street, she suddenly bumped into Chioma, her old friend from secondary school over 10 years ago. Chioma's face lit up like she had just discovered gold. Cootie, now you be this. How far? Cootie's mouth opened and closed like she was trying to swallow a watermelon. Chioma, I didn't expect to see you here. How is life? You look stunningly beautiful. Chioma smiled mysteriously. I just relocated to this area, Cootie. I also opened my own salon. You know, small studio, but business day. Cootie blinked. Salon? You? Wait, hair? Wigs? Makeup? Chioma nodded and clapped her hands. Come, let's go to my shop together. Cootie, curiosity mixed with suspicion, followed her. She stepped into the salon and almost fell over. Her eyes widened. There were people sitting in chairs looking like completely different humans than she had ever seen before. Some had wigs with colours Cootie didn't know existed. Some had brows drawn sharper than arrow tips. Some had lips redder than Lagos sunset. Cootie whispered to herself, Ah! No magic they do here. Nafa here dem they make all these Facebook fine girls. She gasped loudly when she saw Chioma's hands moving like a magician's wand. One woman sat in the chair. Chioma picked a wig, adjusted it, brushed it, and snapped it perfectly into place. Then she powdered her face, applied lipstick, did brows, and when the woman looked in the mirror, Cootie nearly fainted. Is this the same person? Cootie yelled inside her head. The same face I used to see in the market always? Another man, yes, even men, was sitting in the chair. Chioma applied some grooming, attached men's wig on his head, then waved the brush dramatically, and in less than 10 minutes, the man looked like a local celebrity from social media. Cootie's jaw literally hit the floor. Wait! So all these fine pictures online, maybe they are just magic, maybe they are fake! All the makeup and wig wahala! She peeked around and saw someone having her brows threaded. Another getting highlights, another getting lashes glued like small flags on her eyes. Cootie grabbed a broomstick nearby and whispered, I need this broomstick. This is my only weapon against social media lies. Everybody they lie online. She tiptoed closer to Chioma to watch the next transformation. A small old lady came in, wearing worn slippers, torn wrapper, and looking like she carried the whole village on her back. Chioma smiled warmly, applied some cream, fitted a wig, adjusted her hairline, and bam, Coodie's eyes nearly popped out. Is that the same person? God, where was this power when I day grow? Then she saw a teenage girl with braces, big forehead, and pimple attack. Chioma whispered, "Don't worry, dear, magic coming soon." Fast forward 10 minutes, the girl left the chair, looking like a social media model. Coodie flopped on the nearest chair, gasping. So all these pictures, all these TikTok transitions, all these Facebook glow-ups, na Chioma wahala. Chioma noticed her reaction and laughed. You shock? Coodie, this is the truth. Social media no be real life. Nobody born like that. In a small studio, small makeup, small skill. This is my job. This is my job. This is where I make my money. Coodie looked around in disbelief. So all this time I day cry, I day hide, I day suffer. All these fine girls online, na small trick, na human hands dem day use, na brush dem day use, na magic hand. I don't learn. She jumped up, pointing fingers at everyone. Wait, so all these fine house pictures, the food pictures, maybe them still day wake up, sweep their compound, chop Eba, but online, everything is different. The salon was now chaos to Coodie's eyes. People were laughing, chatting, moving between chairs. Wigs flying, brushes flying, lipsticks rolling on the floor. She screamed inside, I can't believe it! All this time! All these years! All these tears! Social media, Nali! Coodie even grabbed a brush and tried to mimic Chioma, waving it around like she was about to discover the secret of the universe. This brush? Maybe if I touch this, I fit glow like them too. Chioma laughed and whispered, Relax, Coodie. No small practice. You go learn small. But Coodie's mind was already exploding. She turned to a customer who left looking like a superstar and whispered, all these pictures, no wig, no makeup, nothing day for real life. Coodie's mouth kept moving non-stop. She ran from chair to chair, pointing at every wig. See this one. You day put hair on head, you day brush face, na so fine picture come. I day see, ooh. A customer laughed and said, Madam, you day act like you never see human hair before. Coodie shouted back, I never see. I thought say na natural. I thought say my friends for social media don't leave me go. So now this place be their secret headquarters. She then ran to the mirror, trying to imagine herself in all those transformations. If I touch one of these wigs, maybe I fit change life too. Chioma, seeing Coodie's chaotic excitement, whispered to herself, she is exactly the type who will borrow a wig tomorrow. Coodie, unaware, was now pacing, pointing, shouting, and planning strategies in her head. How many wigs? Which style? Which colour? How I go make one snap picture like my mates? If I no do something now, my social media life go continue to cry. Her thoughts were pure chaos. Maybe small wig, maybe small lipstick, maybe small Instagram glow, maybe small TikTok fame, maybe Baba Kunle go shock, maybe I fit shine like Chioma's customers. She collapsed on a chair again, panting, wide-eyed, mouth open, hands shaking. Oh, social media in a secret studio. This is the truth. This is why my life day humble. This is why. I day live small. She was engrossed in her thoughts as she left for the market. The very next day, Coodie woke up with a new energy in her bones. She had seen Chioma's magic. She had seen the transformations. She had seen the secret to social media glory. Her mind was running faster than Okada in Lagos traffic. I need to do this. I need to glow. I need people to see me on Facebook and TikTok. They must know. Coodie is finally leveling up. She started walking to the market like a general leading soldiers to battle. Her slippers slapped the ground with authority. Her wrapper flowed like a superhero cape. As she approached the market, Coodie announced loudly to anyone who would listen, "People of this market, pay attention. By Saturday, I go post myself on Facebook. You go see Coodie for new level." People in the market stopped what they were doing. Some hissed, some laughed. Some shook their heads like they had seen too much drama for 1 week. One woman said, "Not today we go see madness. Coodie don't lose senso. Why you dey rush social media? We dey see you physically every day." Coodie waved her hand dramatically. "No be so ooh. Physical sight, no day capture the glow, the transition, the magic. By Saturday, you go see. A man selling plantain shouted, Chai! If Naso, Facebook and TikTok day make person madness, Kudi don enter Wahalo. Kudi ignored everyone and continued her march, feeling like a celebrity walking down the red carpet. She greeted the tomato seller like paparazzi was snapping pictures. She bowed at the okra seller, imagining a camera following her every move. Even the goats in the corner seemed to respect her newfound status. By the time she returned home, her excitement had reached maximum chaos levels. She stormed into her tiny one-bedroom apartment and turned her wardrobe upside down. Clothes flew everywhere. Skirts landed on the floor like parachutes, shoes rolled under the bed, her few blouses got tangled like spaghetti in a pot. Ah! Where is that blouse? Where is that skirt? Ah, yes, this one will show my transformation. She held a faded blouse up to herself and nodded in approval. At that moment, Baba Kunli returned from work. He paused in the doorway, eyes wide. Kudi, what are you looking for? Why is our room scattering everywhere? Did a tornado enter here? Kudi burst into laughter, the kind of laughter that wakes neighbours and scares chickens. You will know the truth on Saturday, she said, spinning around dramatically, scattering another stack of clothes. I'm going on Facebook in my transformed status. You will see Kudi, the new me. No more small life. No more hiding. By Saturday, everybody go shock. Baba Kunli walked closer, trying not to step on the piles of clothes on the floor. Kudi, transformed status. You don't finally become one of these social media people now? Why are you even excited? What did you plan this time? Kudi raised a finger, eyes sparkling, hair still messy from the chaos in the wardrobe. Ah, Baba Kunle, don't worry. You will know all will be revealed by Saturday. Just wait and watch. Then she ran to the mirror, trying on a hat, a scarf, even a hairband she found at the bottom of the wardrobe. She tilted her head this way and that, imagining herself sitting on a throne with Facebook likes raining on her. Her excitement was chaotic and unstoppable. She even accidentally knocked over a small bucket. Water spilled onto the floor. Baba Kunli groaned. Kudi, no like this people they prepare for social media? Kudi ignored him. She was too busy plotting her transformation, imagining wigs, makeup and likes. She even practiced her facial expressions, smiles, squints, eyebrow raises, like a TikTok tutorial had possessed her soul. She imagined her Facebook post, before and after. Watch Kudi glow, transformation queen, social media star. She clapped her hands and spun around. Ah, by Saturday, even my neighbours go beg to take picture with me. Baba Kunli, you will also shock. You go finally see power of transformation. Her cat jumped onto her wardrobe shelf, clearly startled by the chaos. Kudi shouted, Don't worry, small one. Even you go see magic soon. Then she paused, looking at the floor, her messy clothes, her humble house, and whispered to herself, One day, even if I must borrow, even if I must struggle, Kudi go shine online. By Saturday, nobody go recognize me. She started practicing her poses, waving her imaginary fans and mimicking her classmates' TikTok transitions, spinning, snapping fingers, holding scarves dramatically. Saturday was approaching like Judgment Day, and Kudi had already promised half of the market that she would appear on Facebook looking international. The pressure was real. She woke up that morning with determination blazing in her eyes. Without wasting time, she marched into Chioma's studio like someone escaping from war. Chioma was holding a makeup brush mid-air when Kudi barged in. Kudi, what is it this early morning? She asked, surprised. Kudi looked around suspiciously, grabbed Chioma's hand dramatically, and whispered, I want wig. Wig? Chioma repeated, raising a brow. Which one? Kudi stretched her hand toward the most glorious, expensive-looking human hair wig displayed on the mannequin, shining like Beyoncé on tour. Chioma nearly swallowed her tongue. Kudi, that wig is 130,000 naira! And listen well, if you don't bring it back in 1 hour, I am finished. That wig is not even my own. Somebody borrowed it to give me, and I'm now borrowing it to give you. It already has 3 owners. But Cootie was already on her knees, wailing. Chioma, please, my destiny is attached to this wig. I just want to snap one picture. Only one. Chioma shook her head in disbelief. But you can just do makeup here for 3,000 naira instead of stressing yourself. Cootie hissed deeply. 3,000? For makeup? That's beans and plantain for 1 whole week. Chioma, please, don't tempt me. After plenty of drama, Chioma sighed like someone signing her will and reluctantly handed over the wig. Cootie, 30 minutes, not 1 hour. Don't run. Don't jump. Don't turn your neck too fast. And if breeze is blowing, enter shop immediately. Please don't let the owner come for my life. Cootie hugged the wig like treasure and walked out proudly. The moment the wig touched her head, she transformed, at least in her own imagination. She began strutting down the street like Naomi Campbell at Fashion Week. She even stopped beside Mama Uche's shop, flipped the wig dramatically and asked, "Look at me now! Do I look like someone that eats Gary with groundnut?" Mama Uche laughed so hard she nearly fell off her chair. But just as Cootie stepped out again, whoosh! A demonic breeze blew from nowhere. The wig lifted. Cootie grabbed her head. The wig struggled like it wanted to relocate out of Nigeria. Then, whoosh! The wig flew off her head and landed perfectly on a passing Okada rider's helmet. The man screamed like he saw a ghost. "Marine spirit, don't land on me!" he yelled, abandoning his bike and running for dear life. People rushed out instantly. One woman shouted, "Somebody bind this thing! The wig spirit is angry." Another added, "Don't touch it, it can bite." Meanwhile, Cootie chased the wig with a level of determination only poverty can inspire. "Stop that Okada rider! My friend will kill me today! That wig is 130,000! A soldier who witnessed the madness grabbed the Okada man, snatched the wig off his helmet, inspected it and laughed. "This one no be marine spirit, this one na Brazilian spirit." After 10 full minutes of chaos, embarrassment and sweat that could fill a bottle, the wig was finally returned to Cootie. Panting heavily, she ran straight to Chioma's studio. But trouble was only starting. Chioma stood outside with her phone in her hand, eyes wide in shock. "Cootie," she whispered. "Why are you trending?" Cootie froze. "Trending? Me? Why?" Chioma shoved the phone in her face. There it was. "Woman chases flying wig through market, Nigerian Avengers assemble." 5,000 comments, 20,000 shares, views rising every second. Cootie screamed like someone seeing her own obituary. "I didn't sign up for this. Why am I going viral?" Before she could catch her breath, a patrol van parked right in front of the studio. 2 policemen stepped down. "You be Cootie?" one asked. Cootie nodded weakly. "That wig you borrowed, the real owner says she can't use it again. People have seen it flying up and down online. She says it is spiritually contaminated. And you must pay for it." Cootie collapsed to her knees. "How much is she asking?" 500,000 naira, the policeman replied calmly. Cootie fainted and resurrected immediately. "5 what? For ordinary hair?" Chioma slowly stepped aside, like she had never met her before. "Officer, please handle her well. She is my friend, but she has disgraced us publicly." Cootie started crying louder. "Chioma, you told me 130,000. Why is it now 500,000? The officer replied, "Because the owner said the wig is now a celebrity. Anything that trends becomes expensive." Cootie cried harder. "My life is finished. Should I sell my husband? Should I sell myself? Where will I see 500,000? Just then, Chioma's phone rang again. She handed it to Cootie with trembling hands. The voice on the other end spoke calmly but dangerously. "Cootie, since you are now famous, you will pay me 500,000. Pay me now or you get arrested." 2 hours later, Cootie sat on a wooden bench, her bare scalp shining like freshly polished marble. Tears streamed down both cheeks like 2 obedient rivers. She had cried so much that even the police dog had given up staring. An hour later, the station door creaked open and Baba Kunli rushed in, shirt half-tucked, slippers mismatched, chest pumping like a generator. He spotted Cootie and ran to her, panic all over his face. "Cootie, what happened? Why are they saying you're wanted for wig crime?" That was the wrong question. Cootie exploded into another round of tears. She threw herself dramatically on his chest like a Nollywood actress ready for Oscar. "My enemies have finally succeeded. They recorded me without my permission. They made me trend, as if trending brings money. If trending brings money, by now I should be driving Jeep and sipping yogurt with straw." Her voice cracked and she sobbed louder. "Somebody was chasing wig, and instead of helping me, they were busy recording me like wildlife documentary." Baba Kunli's own eyes turned wet. He wiped his face and shook his head slowly. "Cootie, I warned you. I told you you're naturally beautiful. You don't need international wig to be yourself, or wig of Dubai, or wig of destiny. But no, you said you want to go international. See now! See where international has brought you, police station!" Cootie sniffed loudly, slapped her chest and wailed, "I have suffered!" The policeman on duty hissed from across the room. "Madam, I beg mellow. This place no be for long talk." But Cootie ignored him and continued her opera. Baba Kunli sat beside her, squeezed her palm gently and whispered, "The police say 500,000. Where do they expect me to get it? Should I sell my motorbike? Should I sell our mattress? Should I sell our TV?" Cootie cried harder. "Don't sell anything. Even if you sell everything, it won't bail me out of this wahala." Suddenly Baba Kunli stood up, as if struck by revelation. "Wait, maybe I should sell all my teeth." Cootie leaped and grabbed him. "Don't try it. If you sell your teeth, do you think I will still remain your wife? I can't stand your ugly look." They both sat down again like two defeated warriors. A police officer passed by and muttered, "Oya, two of you come. The wig owner is shouting on phone again. She said if you don't pay today, we shouldn't allow anyone to visit you again for 6 months and we should broadcast it on national TV." Cootie screamed, horrified. "No! Please don't do this to me. My enemies will dance. My classmates would laugh at me." Baba Kunli panicked. "Officer, please, let the disgrace remain inside this community. Don't broadcast it nationwide." The officer nodded casually and left. Cootie leaned against her husband's shoulder, trembling like someone about to confess sin. "If I don't make it out of this station, tell Kunli contentment is wisdom." Baba Kunli's eyes grew wide. "Why are you talking like someone giving farewell message? You are not dying today." But Cootie wasn't done. "Tell him if he sees his friend snapping picture with iPhone, he should snap with torchlight. Let him not borrow anything. It is borrowed wig that is finishing me here." Baba Kunli choked back a sob. "Cootie, I have a question for you. How did a wig of 130,000 become 500,000? The owner said the wig is now celebrity," she explained miserably. "Anything that trends becomes expensive." Baba Kunli let out a long, painful sigh, the type that comes from the liver. "My God, my wife fought wig in public and lost." Just then an officer shouted from inside the office, "Oh yeah! Wig owner is calling back. Come before she adds emotional damages fee." Cootie stood up shakily. "Baba Kunli, we are finished." He grabbed her hand firmly. "If we survive this, we will run from borrowing." And together, both of them walked into the inner office, still crying, still confused, still broke, and unfortunately still trending. Hello, besties. What a chaotic journey we just witnessed. Cootie and her borrowed celebrity wig have carried us from beauty dreams straight into police wahala. Moral lesson. In this life, please, contentment is wisdom. Don't let social media pressure push you into trouble you cannot explain. Everything you see online is not real. Some people you admire are borrowing things behind camera. And above all, don't borrow wig from somebody whose ancestors are angry. Protect your peace. Besties, did you enjoy this episode? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Tell me the funniest part. Like the video if you want more chaotic Cootie adventures. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our drama. See you in the next episode, besties.